Kennedy. This is my About Me media consumption video. I consumed a lot of magazines. Tiger Beat was my favorite. It's the one with all the Disney celebrities on it, and like Justin Bieber when he was really big when we were younger was like always on the front page. He was always looking like the snack, and that was why I liked it. And then I would flip through it and take all of the posters out and put them all over my wall. So I had a whole entire wall of Justin Bieber, and I'm honestly not ashamed of it, even though he's kind of a terrible person. Now I consume more serious media. I like Love Island and Bob's Burgers, but as for news, I like NPR and BBC because they're not biased. I don't really watch CNN. They're kind of boring and annoying, and I obviously don't like Fox because, like, if you like Fox in 2019, there's something seriously wrong with you. Social media. Twitter's the best. Twitter has always been the best. Anybody who says Twitter is not the best doesn't have a Twitter and doesn't know how to use Twitter. Instagram is boring and gets kind of repetitive after a while, but I do like posting pictures. Like when I look really nice, I will post a picture, but it's not an everyday thing like Twitter. I'm not really on Snapchat as much. I feel like Snapchat has a younger demographic now. And if you're in a relationship, I don't really know. I only use Snapchat when I was single. That sounds really bad, but I feel like a lot of people are like that in college because you could just easily talk to people and then block them when they get weird. TV shows. I don't think I have a favorite TV show, but my favorite movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey. It was on Netflix, but they took it off because they always take off the good movies. So if you haven't seen it, you should. I don't know what my favorite song is right now. I don't, but I should. I really like Truth Hurts by Lizzo, but that's not my favorite song. It's just a really good song that I like to sing a lot because it's a bop. My favorite book, Perks of Being a Wallflower. And now I don't really read a lot of magazines, but I do like Paper Magazine because they have a funny online following. Good on Instagram and good on Twitter, so that's what keeps me into Paper Magazine. I think media is a big part of everybody's life. I think that our generation specifically is really affected by what it was put on the media when we were kids. You know, watching Disney Channel and what I believe was its prime with like That's So Raven and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana and things like that, like, and Cheetah Girls. Let's not forget about the Cheetah Girls. That kind of shaped us into the lessons that they taught us, shaped us into the people that we are currently becoming. Though people don't really always believe that, I personally think that it's true. You know, the representation that I didn't see in the media is the reason why I'm so adamant on there being representation of black women in the media. And I never got that because the only show that I had with a black woman, it was That's So Raven, and now she doesn't even think she's black, so like, that's all weird. My favorite quote is, and yeah. What's my favorite quote again?
You made it up.
Oh yeah, it's a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of happiness. I tell everybody that quote whenever my friends are like depressed and stuff, and like their gross boyfriends are like cheating on them for the 50th time. I'm always like, a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of happiness. Who inspires me? That's such a good question. And my family, my mom inspires me because she's a single mother. Well, she's kind of a single mother. It's a long story, but she kind of raised us on her own. There's 4 of us, including me, and I don't know, she had a big impact on my upbringing. Without her, I would be nothing. I probably wouldn't have gone to school if she didn't encourage me to. And then on top of my mother, we have my grandmother, who's the reason that I'm in college. She passed away when I was younger. She passed away in 2012. But basically, you know, the only reason that I was ever motivated to read or to write or to be an advocate, because she was a huge advocate for change, is because of my grandmother, because of the things she taught me. She really wanted me to go into politics, but I can't do that because I have no patience. So now I'm a journalist, because that's like the second level of, you know, using your voice to advocate for change, in my opinion. And people outside of my family, I think Michelle Obama is probably my biggest inspiration. Just because growing up and seeing such a powerful black woman, like, in the biggest seat in the world, really, it kind of shaped and molded me into, like, wanting to do bigger things than just, graduate high school and work at, like, I don't know, a bookstore or, like, a restaurant. Like, it's the reason that I want to, I'm in college, I'm gonna get my master's, I'm gonna get my PhD. Michelle Obama does kind of remind me a lot of my grandmother, and I'm the first woman in my family to go to college, so I think that's pretty cool. And I think that, all those women kind of molded me into the person that I am. So yeah, that's it.